Cameron's calf injury forces him to miss his first match of the season in midfield. So the introduction of Mark McWalter represents the only change on his side, which fought out that 2-2 draw at Airdrie last week. And while Jerry Britton has settled well after his transfer from Celtic, the main goal threat may come from George Shaw, who's in a rich vein of scoring form. He and Mark McWalter were swapped in the transfer deal, which took Chick Charnley and Davy Elliott to St Mirren last year. And the 23-year-old has scored 10 times in the last 9 matches. 5 footballing nations are represented within that St Johnstone squad: Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, the USSR and Iceland. But there's only one change on the side, which lost 5-1 to Rangers 10 days ago. Goody Torferson is fit again after a 6-week layoff, so he joins Paul Wright up front, with Vinnie Arkins relegated to the bench. Alec Totten's major investment of the close season was his Englishman, Andy Rhodes, who signed from Dunfermline in a £300,000 deal. But St Johnstone's defensive frailties are demonstrated by the fact that this outstanding goalkeeper has managed only 1 shutout in 16 matches. And the referee this afternoon is Mr. Martin Clark from Edinburgh, who's in his 4th season as a Grade 1 official. These sides are meeting for the 3rd time this season, and both previous matches have ended in draws. 1-1 in the league at McDermott Park, and then a 2-2 draw in the Skull Cup, which St Johnstone won on penalty kicks. So there's the promise of being a very close encounter, with goals likely to be on show. And the first free kick of the match goes against Ray Farningham for his challenge on John Davis. It's a free kick to St Johnstone. Goody Torferson loves these opportunities outside the penalty area. This may be too far out, though, to test Craig Nelson, unless the Icelandic international thinks he can catch the keeper cold. And he certainly tried. That was hit with amazing power and brought out an excellent save from Craig Nelson. Just look at the power in this effort. Craig Nelson saw it all the way, but still with it full stretch to save that. Well, that was fully 35 yards out, and Craig Nelson will be much relieved, as you can tell by that smile. The smile directed towards Torferson, incidentally. So a promising opening there for St Johnstone. And the menace of Torferson clear for Thistle to see. Here he goes again. Headed away by McWalter. This is Curran for St Johnstone. And the Thistle defence pushing out quickly, forcing St Johnstone forwards to come with them. In midfield, they have Mark McWalter wide on the right, with Farningham in the centre, along with Albert Craig playing that forward. And Paul Kinnear wide, and a chance on. Carelessness in defence, and George Shaw couldn't hit the target. What a relief this was to Sean Macaulay and the St Johnstone defence. Well, there appeared to be really no danger here, as that ball was played back by Macaulay until Shaw arrived. Oh, very good chance for a striker in such good form. Now Curran. Good pass towards Wright. The turn finds Curran. A good block by Nelson. His positioning was very good indeed. And it had to be. Curran applauds the pass from Wright. That was good attacking play by St Johnstone. And a fine pass from Paul Wright. Well controlled. And Nelson standing up well to that, cutting off the angle. The header, which is cut off by Mick Vicker. Ingles tries again. Throw given to Thistle. John Lambie has come down to the dugout. Back now with Law. Shaw to Irons. Britton helps it on. And Albert Craig was in behind the St Johnstone defence, who clearly believed he was offside. But the linesman wasn't interested in that, as Irons plays this on. We'll see Albert Craig sneaking in there behind the defence to lob the header over Kinnear. Play by McGuinness, straight to Law. Pressure remains on the St Johnstone defence. Wrestling inside the area, Britton going over. No infringement. Davis wanted a handball decision, which he didn't get. irons. Thistle keeping St Johnstone pinned back into their own area. There's a chance this time, and the challenge made by Cherry on Craig was decisive. Well done. McVicker's cross appeared to set up a great chance for Albert Craig. He was denied by Cherry. Cherry helps it on. Torferson does likewise. Goes right. Now Curran. Torferson. Good chance now for St Johnstone. And Craig Nelson did well. Torferson perhaps a shade too casual there in front of goal. But a very incisive move this, with Harry Curran at the heart of it for St Johnstone. It's a good ball inside. Torferson got away from Jimison. Came across his man there, and that was good goalkeeping by Nelson. There's Bobby Law. McGuinness again doing well in the air. Not the tallest of players, but he gets up extremely well. Here's Kinnaird. That's a great turn again by Kinnaird, a feature of his play. The throw goes to St Johnstone. Very elusive and quick in the turn, Kinnaird. Agitated looking Alec Totten in the St Johnstone dugout. McVicker forward. Shaw doing some good running. He's away from Ingles this time. Good recovery by Ingles. He's very quick for a big fellow. Shaw's had a fair old tussle with the St Johnstone defence this afternoon. So a late opportunity in the first half for an opening goal. We've had 45 minutes now. Torferson beaten to the ball and is touched over by Rhodes. It's another corner kick. The header came from George Shaw in the end. The defending by St Johnstone really was just a little bit slack. We'll see if this comes across. It was one in which Torferson appeared certain to win, but somehow he didn't get up too well to that. It was helped on, I think, by Jimison, and Rhodes had no option. Shot by McVicker this time, and that will be the last goal attempt of the first half. The first half dominated territorially by Partick Thistle, but the best couple of chances fell to Goody Torferson. The first he created himself with that searing free kick in the opening minute, well saved by Craig Nelson, and then he had one other very good chance from a pass from Harry Curran, which almost gave St Johnstone the lead, which they would scarcely have deserved. At half-time, Partick Thistle 0, St Johnstone 0. In terms of confidence for this second half, Thistle should have an edge in view of recent form. They've only lost 2 of the last 9 league games, and that was against Rangers and Aberdeen. Whereas St Johnstone last won in the league on the 12th of September when they beat Falkirk 3-2. Since then they've played 4 league games and drawn 2 and lost 2. And in the midst of that they've also lost the Skol Cup semi-final to Rangers. So there's got to be a major lift, I think, in the St Johnstone ranks. They certainly showed enough ability early on to indicate they could trouble the Thistle defence. So back now with Baltacha. It's headed on there by Davis. Here's Curran. Right inside. And scrambled away there by Nelson. There's Torferson. The ball teed up for him there by Harry Curran. Well, Torferson, who had a good effort in the opening minute of the first half, had another chance here at the start of the second half, and he really should have hit the target with that. And he knows that only too well. Well, John Lambie, the Thistle manager, not at all happy at this stage. This team isn't so much possession without opening up the St Johnstone defence. Britton to Craig. This is Law. Law again. Looking for Britton at the edge of the box. He was well tackled by Baltacha. Here's Britton. Walter. A good stop there by McGuinness. Right's lay off, too obvious. McVicker read it well. This is Albert Craig. Now Shaw. And a great save by Rhodes. Rhodes. Well, Shaw applauds the service there from Albert Craig. But the St Johnstone defence was slack to allow this to develop. The overlap was on for Shaw. Acrobatic effort there by Andy Rhodes. Well, Thatcher's header. Kinnear beaten the ball by Traynor. The only man up front for St Johnstone is Wright, and he's well away from this. This is Craig. Irons. Jimison battling there with Baltacha. Well, there was no offside flag up, although I think it might well have been justified. Both managers now on their feet, gesticulating to the team. John Lambie in one dugout. Alec Taunton in the St Johnstone dugout, looking grim-faced at the moment. It's a great throw once more. Jimison was there, so was McGuinness. Thistle maintained the pressure. So Jimison staying up there. Rhodes has come for that. Britton has possession. Cleared off the line by Curran. What a relief there for Andy Rhodes, who went into that ruck of play without any real chance of getting to the ball. Britton did well, and there was Curran to make the save. The Thatcher's header straight back to McVicker. Britton found space that time. Terry Britton made a good run there. A good ball whipped in again by Don McVicker. Britton there had a fine chance. Strong play by Curran. That's for Davis. Oh, that's good play. One of those swift, incisive moves again from St Johnstone. They're seeing much less of the ball, but they do carry more menace. Great ball this from Curran. Davis got to it just in time to go past Irons. McVicker to Kinnear, a good return pass. Good build-up this from Thistle. Across again, not getting past the first defender. Traynor forward. Well, Torferson really offering no pressure there on Davy Irons. Baltacha did well with the header. Davis to Baltacha. Challenge on McVicker by Traynor means a free kick to Thistle. Traynor retreats to face this free kick from McVicker. Headed by Craig. There's Ingles. Now Davis. Well read by McVicker, then by Kinnear. Ingles coming across to meet him. Good deep cross. Well won by Macaulay. Down goes Albert Craig. Promising. The ball played in by Paul Kinnear. The header out was by Macaulay. Cherry was very quickly to the danger point here as Albert Craig tried to control this. And there was no way through for Craig. Took a very severe blow. Irons wants to be involved. McVicker is controlling things. Bobby Law is also there to the right. There's Irons, and the wall did well. Stood up to that. And a little bit of aggravation there. McVicker and Cherry clashing off the ball. Good tackle by Cherry. McVicker comes to meet him. Now that was born out of the earlier incident, and McVicker clearly had lost the place totally there. And referee Clark taking action here. Cherry had just won a good tackle, and McVicker was determined he was going to make his presence felt here. So John Lambie looking over the assistant Jerry Collins as McVicker becomes the first player in the match to be booked. So Sergei Baltacha will take this free kick. there by Craig. Britton beaten to the ball by McGuinness. There's McWalter. Charging forward at pace. Good running by McWalter. Still going all the way. What a surging run that was from Mark McWalter. Breaking through tackles, showing strength, pace and skill. And what a goal it would have been. Away initially from McGuinness. Held off Cherry. Then went away from Baltacha. And the shot just too high. Well, incredible strength here shown by McWalter, charging his way through the middle here, getting away from everyone. There's Davis. Good running by Wright. Trying to get that beyond Bobby Law. Couldn't make it though. Here's Irons. Now Britton. Well tackled by Cherry, who's protected his defence very well, Paul Cherry, in that defensive midfield role. Davis intelligently letting that ball run. Whipping it away for the throw. Good effort that by Kinnaird. Difficult to keep that down. He tried very hard indeed. Really was a solid effort this. A chance was on for Albert Craig. Just look at the way this was taken on the hook and on the drop by Kinnaird. Now Farningham. Shooting chance for Kinnaird perhaps. No, he wants to play it along the line to Law. Queuing up in the middle for this. John Davis made the tackle again. Helped on again, a good chance inside the box for Albert Craig. Well, his initial control was very good indeed, but as he fell back, he scooped the ball over. Once again, the long throw causing the problem. It was helped on by Willie Jimison. And there was Albert Craig scooping the ball over. So Kinnaird. Controlled well by Shaw. Came off Thorpison. Well, appeals for hand, but it clearly came off his forehead. Headed away by Thorpison. There's Irons. Well, the deflection could have turned that in. Came off as a Johnstone defender. Frustration for Irons. Headed out by Thorpison. The first time shot came from Davy Irons, and it came off the boot of Harry Curran. Kinnair's corner. Headed away by Cherry. Retrieved by Farningham. That's for Irons. His marker is Davis. So again, Don McVicker treks across to the far side. Up goes Jimison again. And the challenge there by Cherry was a decisive one. Very important defending once again by Paul Cherry. He was very quickly in there after Jimison once again got the knock on. He's been doing very well in that area. And it was Albert Craig denied. Albert Craig must have thought that was his big moment until Cherry arrived. Rhodes again beating it out. Turned in well by Britton. It was a very good shot, kept down well. And as Britton is penalised, a free kick to St Johnstone. There's barge into Sergei Baltacha. Helped on there by Britton. Here's Craig. Now Law. Driven ball headed across there by Britton. Kept in play well by Craig. Here's Britton again. Kinnaird. To the legs of Cherry. They had the chance this time. And Rhodes is beaten by the bounce. It's gone in from Farningham. What an incredible goal after all that relentless possession. For Ray Farningham's 4th goal of the season. The nutmeg here through the legs of Cherry by Kinnear set up the chance. But this appeared to be a miscued header by Ray Farningham that bounced, beat Andy Rose, who mistimed his jump, and Thistle are ahead. Well, Andy Rose will have nightmares about this, I'm sure. So will Paul Cherry. The ball played across with a great chance for Farningham. He didn't catch it correctly, but what a remarkable freak goal. It's all rather frantic right to the end of the match as St Johnstone try all they know to snatch a late equaliser. Not enough time though, I'm sure now. The referee has checked with his linesman. The match is over. Ray Farningham's goal, 10 minutes from time. Unorthodox and freakish though it may have been, but enough to give Partick Thistle a thoroughly deserved victory. They were in command throughout the second half when St Johnstone were immensely disappointing, and all that pressure looked as though it may not pay off until Kinnear went to the byline, nutmeg Paul Cherry, and sent over the cross, which Farningham managed to head on the bounce beyond Andy Road. The deserved victory for Thistle. It's Partick Thistle 1, St Johnstone 0.